Okay, welcome back to Solynod Hex session 236. Sorry about the delay. I just had a little bit of technical difficulties with OBS crashing because I was trying to upload a graphic onto Roll20. So that's always fun. But yeah, when we left off, we were setting up an encounter for 5 a.m. on 28 December 10 AE5. And my journal was messed up last time I tried. Now it is just fine. Okay. Daily routine. Boom. And so pound DM special underdark. Ooh. All right. So the people that are awake. Which is Leifon Show, Boogiewill, Laoshan, Calamar, Velkane, Shirka, Gravo, and the Ashuras. Oh, Calamar's not here. Duh. Alright. So, let's see. Number appearing. All right. So, enemies modifier surprise the party is +0. Party's modifier surprise the enemy is actually +2. Okay, so there's no surprise. Encounter distance is forest. East 7 squares. Alright. So, you guys are in the middle of your third watch or whatever. And you start to hear these weird insect-like sounds coming from down below. And the sounds sound like this.
The music is ominous.
Yeah.
Okay. And apparently I never fucking finished the token on these. So I'll have to do that real quick. Come on. Open up the damn token. There we go. Really? Okay. Okay. There we go. And all right. So, yeah, you guys hear this weird clicks coming from down below. And everyone who is awake can roll initiative. Even though you don't see what it is, you're not sure what it is.
Attack initiative or base speed?
Combat initiative.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Leifon Show, you rolled initiative for noodles. Did you do that on purpose?
Oh no. That's my initiative.
Yeah, you rolled initiative for
Yeah.
noodles.
Let me do it again.
Okay.
That's not supposed to.
Inos is ready to kick some ass.
Yeah, he does a goat kick.
Go noodles!
Noodles
I'll-
doesn't eat like wet noodle.
Hmm. So those awake are Leifon Show, Boogie Will. Oh, Boogie Will's not here. Velcane, Shirka, and Gravo, and the Ashuras. So Gravo, you can roll initiative, and I can roll initiative for.
If Noodles got in the fight, nobody else would ever have to fight again.
Yeah. Let's see. Initiative, Scimitar.
Alright, Josh, I need 2 extra attacks.
Okay. Initiative. Oscar touch attack. And. Oh, right, you guys are in the green part of the forest.
Wait, do we need to roll initiative? I was
Yes.
receiving a call and I.
Yes, you do. Okay. Alright, looks like Gravo is up, and here we go. So, oh, Varen, you need to do your thing.
Yep, there it is. So it's 107 and 207, alright. Yeah, I just got a straight 7 for my D100 roll.
Yep. Alright. So first up is... What the fuck? No.
Fish stubbies, what the fuck? We all know this guy.
Another new player.
Yeah, that's not gonna end well.
Our new player, what the fuck, and an N-word has joined.
God.
Oh, that reminds me forever. That reminds me forever of this one guy.
All right.
Wasn't the smartest guy on the block in general, but we didn't do anything to him because of that. It's just he was playing with us at one point, and he made a character name. Very, very interesting name. Basically, when he said it, it was something on the line like. It sounds like you would be in a toilet really pushing.
That's funny. That's funny. Okay. Alright. What the fuck is going on here? I just re-rolled
What
initiative for you
incarnation?
guys. Yeah. I just put their proper speed on and re-rolled for all of them. Come on. Initiative. Okay, that was 7.47, that's fine. Initiative. And initiative. Okay, ascending. There we go. Now that's right. First up is the Osquip, which here's the noise. Oh, I need to shut the door too. So Shirka's Osquip hears the noise and starts running up the stairs. Come on. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, 2, 3, 4. This is 4, and then 5, and it leaps off of the tower.
How do we always jump out the tower, though?
Say what?
That's leaving the sinking ship or tower.
So 5. And it faces the enemies. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. And it gets in front of one of them and it goes to bite. So attack, bite. Range, so front, shorter melee. Same elevation. Oh yeah, and I need to do 30 feet of drop falling damage for him too. No mod, no mod. That's a miss. 30 feet.
That is a brave Osquip.
Yeah, 4 damage to the Osquip. Alright, next up is Shirka. She busts out her scimitar and she moves down the stairs. 1, 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And she gets right in front of that door, and she starts tapping on it with her scimitar. And says, uh-oh. Come on, voice changer. Come on, voice changer. Okay. She says,
Like, oh my god, come on, open up. My rat is getting beat up out there.
okay, next up is Gravo.
Remember when I said that I needed a spare bottle axe? Well, I'm not joking. I need one. We're in kind of a tough situation, I think.
For a second, my voice is dying. I'm forcing too much my voice. Well, I take my quarterstaff and I suppose the enemies are below, so I go to the first floor.
Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3 to get to the stairs, and then 4, 5, 6 to get down to the first floor. 7 spaces, and you're on the first floor now. And what the hell happened to your token?
I'm moving it to the first.
Okay, 7 spaces, and you're on the first floor. There you go. You're right here.
Wait, what? Then why can I see nothing?
You're in the stairwell.
All right. Well, how many squares do I have left?
8. Oh, you were
Okay,
also
that's 4.
you were also in the dark. Go ahead and roll a dex check.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you go tumbling down the stairs. Let's see, it's only 10 feet.
Ah, sight! Fucking stab mine!
So you take 2 damage and you land prone at the bottom of the stairs, right? No, god damn it. Yeah, right there, prone. So the prone symbol looks like pain coming out of your butt. Looks like this right here. All right. Anything else from Gravo? Okay, Varen's up.
Besides fucking me over with a stare and screaming, I fucking need a bottle axe, please. No.
James.
Like, you know, nerve quarterstaff.
Yep, sorry, someone was talking, so I just didn't say anything quite yet.
You're up.
Alright. Alright, in that event, which direction do I hear the hooker coming from?
To the east.
So that's to the right. Alright. Baron's gonna take flight and try to land as close as he can to the creatures. Which, since you put them on the first floor, I can't actually see them from my angle. It means it needs a little help, Josh.
Okay. So yeah, you would fly out this way. And you can make a 90-degree turn if you want. Your altitude is 30 feet.
Alright, so I just move Baron over to the first floor then?
Yeah,
Alright, so
right
they're about...
here.
So that'd be like over...
And you can hear them over here. So you might want to make a 90-degree turn and fly forward towards the east.
So about there then.
Yeah. So if you were to jump off the building diagonally like this, like that, you could go from here to here, and then what the fuck, to here, and then to there, and then to there, and that would be at 90 degrees, 2 45-degree turns. Yeah. Whoops. You'd be here. Alright, so the creature turns to face you.
Alright, good question. Have we ever fought these things before?
No.
I don't think we did. Yeah. Great, I'm gonna try and stab it.
Okay.
Front, short melee, sim elevation. Well, first, since I'm here, let's go with that natural fighting check, actually. Okay, succeeded. Gonna go into a Kung Fu stance. And start cutting. By the way, I left my shield on top of the roof. Because I always do that now.
Go ahead and drop it up there.
Yep. I mean, the shield sees good use against, enemies that I think are very, very strong. Time to see how tough hook horror is. Front, short melee, sim elevation, nothing to or damage. Don't roll a 1. Alright, that's 11 points.
It's 20 damage. They're large.
Oh, they're large.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. It's a bipedal underground dwelling monster that looks like a cross between a vulture and a man with hooks instead of hands. Stands about 9 feet tall and weighs almost 350 pounds. It has a rough mottled gray exoskeleton like that of an insect. Its front limbs end in 12-inch long hooks. Its legs end in feet that have 3 small hooks like long, sharp toes. Its head is shaped like that of a vulture, including the hooked beak, and its eyes are multifaceted. It is, it looks like it's distantly related to a cockroach or a cave cricket. And yeah, it looks freakish at best.
Yep, that's gross. Alright. Offhand sword, go, which is the flame tongue. Well, they happen. What kind of names do they count as?
Say again?
Offhand sword. So are they, do they count as,
They're like,
normal, avian, regenerating, undead, etc.? I'm thinking avian since you said they look like vultures.
no, avians have feathers, so this would be normal.
-10 for 8 points of damage.
Okay, 1 second. So you did 20 damage and then 8 damage, correct?
Yeah.
Go ahead and describe how you take out the first one.
It's a hook horror. So Varen glides down, cuts off 2 of its hooks, then jams the flaming blade into its chest, and the creature is consumed in an ever-burning fire.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And can I take a... Alright, can I Can I take a 5-foot step, then keep attacking?
Yeah, but then you'd have to
Turn back.
you'd have to move back when you're done.
How many 5-foot steps can I take in a single round?
Only one.
In that case, I'll save my 5-foot step for my more potent attacks.
Yeah, you can take a 5-foot step and stay there until the end of your turn, and then you move back. So, oh, you're saying, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, right. So it's a 5-foot step you can take. If you have multiple turns on the turn order, then you can take one per turn on the turn order. That's fine. So let me reiterate there. It's one per turn, not one per round. So if you have more attacks to make right now, then you can go ahead and take a 5-foot step and make those, but you can only take one 5-foot step on this turn. And then when you have your multiple attacks later, you can take another one, and then another one, and another one. And the enemies are facing, looks like, to the west towards the tower, so like this here. And, oops. Sorry, this is a directionally challenged token.
I feel you.
Yeah. Okay. So they're facing west. If you were to step here, and step away, you would provoke an attack of opportunity from this one. But if you defeat it, then you can just step away safely. Okay. Next up on the turn order is the Dead Hook Horror. So he doesn't get to take an attack, but this other one is going to step up and face you. It's the one that's in front, so he faces right towards you and steps up and attacks, bearing his left and right claws and his beak.
Alright, time to see how much faculty these guys have.
Okay, front, shorter melee, same elevation, no mod, no mod. Hits an AC of 10 and misses. Left claw. Left claw. There we go. Front. Shorter melee. Come on. Shorter melee. Come on. Short. Shorter melee. AC 7 is a miss. And then his beak. AC 1 is a miss, because your shieldless AC is -2. Okay.
With Kung Fu on, it's -4.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, Lei Fan Show.
I can't do anything from here, so I'm just watching.
Where are you?
On the roof.
Oh. You could jump down. Use your tumbling. Maybe take half damage.
No.
Oh, you don't have tumbling, that's right.
I mean, I have tumbling, but
You could run down the stairs and wait for the door to open. You could try to climb the outside of the tower to get down.
no, I'm gonna wait here.
You could cast spells.
I don't have any attack spells.
Next is Lazarus. You could use support spells. Next up is Lazarus.
Lazarus is going to pull basically the same stunt Varen did and take flight, make a turn, and land near Hook Horror. So he'll basically, he'll do the same thing Varen did. Go out, take a turn, and land.
Oh, here
Attack.
we go. Okay, side, yes, delete.
Hey guys, record, I am very sorry my turn is taking forever.
1 second.
Well, you do have an army, so it's expected.
No worries.
I actually found a token that's not directionally challenged. And this one is not wounded. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, save for the one I killed.
Yeah.
They should all be unwounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for the one I killed.
There
Because,
we
yeah,
go.
I do that a lot, apparently.
Okay, so Lazarus is flying off the edge of the tower.
Yep, it's gonna fly off the edge of the tower, land near hook quarter, and start cutting.
So you're gonna want to be facing diagonally. There you go.
Thank you, Josh. You are a saint. You are a gentleman and a scholar. And yeah, just lay near hook quarter. About here, if possible.
Okay, so I'm sure you can see how this works on your screen. So I'm setting up waypoints so you can see how flight works. Okay, so this is 2 and 3. 2 waypoints, or 3 waypoints, shows 2 45-degree turns. Because you went, you stepped off facing 45 degrees. You just walked off. And you took flight facing northeast. Took a 45-degree turn towards the east. And then at the 7 square mark, you turn another 45 degrees southeast. Traveled a total of 9 squares while basically just gliding to the ground. And bam, you made it to the hook order. Okay, go ahead.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah.
Alright. Lazarus will lead with his flame tongue. Front, short melee, same elevation, nothing hit enemy, nothing to damage. Lazarus will unfortunately miss. He'll get a right claw in. -3 for 2 points of damage. I really do need to teach him some proficiencies. Front, short melee, same elevation, nothing hit, nothing damage for left claw. -3 for 9 points damage with the left claw.
Okay.
So for 11 points of damage total this round.
Yep. It survives. Anything else?
Within expectations. All we can manage at the moment.
Okay. Next up is another hook horror. It's the one fighting the Osquip. It's going to attack with its right claw against the Osquip. Front. Sort of melee, same elevation, no mod, no mod. AC 7 for 8 damage against the Osquip. The Osquip was already injured from the fall. Takes another 8 damage. Survives. Then the hook horror attacks again with its left claw. Clicking its beak wildly. You can hear in the background -4 for 1 damage. Not much of a threat. Okay, minus 2 damage, sorry. 2 damage. Because he's a small creature. And then, oh yeah, okay, I need to raise. Because the first one only did 2 damage, so, yeah, 2 and 2, so I need to give him 6 more hit points. Plus Oops. Alright, and then the hook horror goes to bite. The Osquip. Okay, AC1 hits for 5 damage. Osquip survives.
It ate the Osquip.
Nope, Osquip survives. Next up is
Oh,
Volcane.
nice. That is a tough little animal.
Yeah.
I was gonna head down to the first floor.
Okay.
Move me down to the first floor steps.
Yeah, I can't select your token because it's under Thar.
Well, I'll move it up.
Or
You're both are.
I'll put it underneath. Save to back. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3 squares, and 4, and you're down to the bottom floor. 4 squares and you're right here.
Okay, 4 squares.
Yeah.
And how many squares to the bottom of the steps were?
So 5, 6,
Bravo fell.
7, 8, and you're right here.
8? Okay.
Yeah. And the door looks shut.
I see. Do I see the door they're fighting?
You can, I guess, from your vantage. Let's see. You can see one of the hook horrors, straight out this window over here. You see that one?
Okay. So 8,
Looks like it's about to move though.
9, 10, 11. I'm gonna move right here for right now. It'll be my turn.
Okay. Next up is another hook horror. It's this one right here, and it's going to step up on top of its dead buddy, and it's going to take a swing at Varen, who is shieldless right now. So attack, right claw, Varen, shorter melee, same elevation, no mod. -3 hits for 4 damage to Varen.
Kung Fu. My AC's -4.
Yeah. Wait. Kung Fu. Kung Fu. Kung Fu. Come on, Kung Fu. Yeah, Kung Fu gives you -2 to AC. Yep. Okay.
So that misses.
That is a miss. He gets that was his right claw, I think.
Occurs, man.
Yep, right claw, so now he gets his left claw and his bite. Okay, attack. Left claw. There in front. Shorter melee, same elevation. No. That's a miss. And bite.
Gnashing their teeth at me.
-2 is a miss. Wait. Yeah.
Yep, Kung
-2 is a
Fu.
miss. Okay. Onras.
Yeah, he's waiting for the door to open. Because he
Okay.
kinda can't do anything.
Raymond.
Same thing. Waiting for the door to open.
Varen's second
Actually-
sword attack and another claw.
Yep, so that's an extra. Okay, front, short melee, same elevation, nothing to hit or damage. 3 exactly for 20 points. Roll the 2, guys.
Okay.
Big oof.
And did you pass your natural fighting as well?
I did.
Okay, so you get a second claw attack, right?
Yep, second claw attack.
Oh, never mind. Describe how you slice it to death with your sword.
Baron lifts up his sword, raises it high, and does a slow strike down. The creature falls apart in 2 different pieces. From head
To crotch.
to crotch.
All right. And you still have this target
right
next to
talon,
you. Yeah.
front, short melee, same elevation, nothing to hit. +1 to damage. AC 2 for 10 points of damage.
10 points. Okay. Enter. And Varen's third sword attack from Kung Fu.
Okay. Front, short melee, same elevation, nothing hit or damage. -3 for another 20 points.
20 points of damage. Go ahead and describe how you take it out with your Kung Fu sword attack.
Varen channels a bit of Lao Shun into this. He goes to his stance, relaxes, opens up with a punch to the creature's chest, and then when it reels in horror, Varen does like a swing and cuts its head off at an angle the same way you would cut the stem of a flower.
Okay. And the hook horror goes like this. And dies. Alright. End of round. Go ahead and roll initiative. I'm gonna roll morale for this hook
Hey,
horror.
are the rest of us waking up?
Yeah, the rest of you are awakened.
So
By
we
the
get
sounds
to
of
roll
combat.
initiative as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
In that case,
You might even, if you're fast, you might even get to kill something.
probably not. I have to travel there and I don't have any idea which direction they are yet.
Yeah, you do.
What I'm
They're
gonna
to the
kill
east.
with a quarter
Yeah.
staff, I'm probably going
Yeah,
to
so
do
I
4
don't know
damage,
which
and then that's it.
I guess I'll just roll the movement.
I know
and,
that Osquip is just doing work.
Yeah. So I guess I'll use bite in that case if they are in the range. If they are not, it's just movement then.
Okay.
See. I assume that it's too much of a melee.
Asher can wake up if she wants to and open the door. I don't know if you wanted to.
Yeah, so I
That
guess
way-
I'm.
Anyone who beats
I
you on
guess-
initiative can run through it and maybe possibly attack before the last one dies.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and.
That would be, yeah, medium base speed is the same speed. Okay. So ascending. And first up is the Osquip. So the Osquip is actually going to roll morale too. Okay, so the Osquip fails morale. He gets a white flag. And starts running away. Actually, he's going to withdraw. 1, 2, 3.
That's probably the smart decision.
Yeah, I'm glad I did.
1, 2, 3.
You're gonna kill it anyways, right?
Okay, then Grabo gets to go.
Well, I thought I wasn't going to. Huh, okay, going first. Well, I get out of the tower and I go for the first creature I see.
No, you don't. The door's shut, and you're also prone. So it takes a half move to stand up.
Right.
Takes a half move to stand up. And the door is shut, so you could possibly wait for Asher's initiative and then move through and attack. So
yeah, I'm gonna stand up and wait for her to wake up.
So go ahead and remove that prone symbol on your character, and that takes 8 movement for you to stand up. So you have 7 movement left. Okay, next up is Leifon Shep. Mr. B?
We'll pull out a bag of nuts. This is entertaining. Anyone like nuts?
I
Very
think
good
Leifon
protein.
Shep is also his XP from nut puns.
Okay, next up is Varen.
Okay. Baron's gonna move in. I'm assuming it'll turn to face me. Josh, is the vulture gonna turn? Is the hooker gonna turn and face me?
Yes.
Okay, front, short melee, same elevation, hit or damage. -5 for 20 points.
Wow. How do you keep rolling 20? That is insane. You're rolling 12 every time, seems like.
I'm gonna follow it up with a offhand sword.
I'm gonna check and make sure it says D12 and not just 12. Because it seems like you're rolling 20 every time. Okay.
Let me actually look that up. And yep, forgot the D.
Ooh.
That's funny.
No problem. I'll just reroll the attack. Just gotta reroll the attack, which is weird because it worked right last week.
You forgot the D.
Yep. Short Okay, 15 points of damage this time. You forgot the D.
I thought you loved the D. How could you
I don't know why,
forget the D?
It's the thing, it worked fine last week. It had the whole random variable and everything this time. Just now, it just didn't work.
Every time rolling that 20.
Yeah, okay. Alright, offhand sword, the flame tongue. Front, short melee, same elevation, nothing to hit or damage. That's a crit!
Nice. 16 damage.
Less damage than the original.
Yeah.
Wow, that hurts.
Alright, go ahead and describe how you take it out with your flame tongue.
Yep. Varen raises 2 blades. It does almost like a scissor cut. One blade goes left, one goes right. Strikes down. And the creature just falls apart in 8 pieces.
Snicker snack.
Head, leg, chest.
Like a Wumbly
Velcade
Tove.
I did Velcade's dissection for him.
Yeah. Okay.
I was still sad that I crit for less damage than my original.
Whoops. And the Vorpal blade went snicker snack. Okay. So they are worth 175 points, and they have 5 hit dice, which is weird, because they're only worth 175 points. Okay. Number of creatures was 4. Hook, horror, 175. Never. So basically, this is the warrior's wet dream, because you need to go kill these things in order to get XP from the encounter. Because 175 XP for like 7 or 8 people is nothing, but the hit dice is okay. It really is okay. So fighters, like if you ever see hook horrors, go kill them. Just kill them.
I mean, I was gonna kill him anyway, but yeah, no, that's actually an incentive to do it.
4, 5, 6, 7. Number of NPCs who earn XP. Let's see. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number of creatures defeated was all 4. Hit dice per creature was 5. Warriors and bards is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the warriors kind of make out like bandits. A little bit. Okay, NPC was 1 class, it's 35 XP.
I would object to us making out like bandits, but then I realize bandits rob traders and such. They don't actually make that much money. Because anybody with really good stuff would have enough security to murder them. Just saying, like that's the truth. Think about it. If you're like transporting jewelry and such, you would bring with you a small contingent of men-at-arms to protect your goods.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what merchants do. They bring fighters with them. Okay, then things go back to normal.
Back to sleep.
Yep, y'all wonder why you bothered getting out of bed this morning. Or afternoon, rather.
And,
Oh, this site! I fucking fell from the stairs for this.
let's see. Okay, so you notice one of them actually has like a little bag. Varen. And
Oh, nice.
next up is Asher.
Asher bolts up as if from a bad dream and kind of looks around.
You hear for a second you hear the sounds of battle outside, and then it quickly subsides. And now you hear the whining of a big ass rat.
So I can't remember the magic word.
Shouldn't she hear the screams of a barbarian screaming like, "I the fucking stalemate!"
Yeah, you also hear a barbarian screaming downstairs.
So I've been hearing people several minutes now about the door being not being open.
Yeah,
So
I think the magic word was avaudu.
Yes, that's correct.
Can you say it again?
Yeah, after this happens,
Door open. Yeah.
About to.
you know how often this happens? One of us really should learn that magic word.
I'm writing it down right now.
I remember it because it was
if you
in
scroll back on the chat
George
on
Lucas
Discord.
movie.
It's all written down there. All the
Willow.
command words
It was
for
in
it.
Willow.
From a week or two back.
Bev Morta said it in Willow. Except it
so
did
I
the
say.
opposite. Go ahead.
I'll send
say
you
about
it in a private message or so you can get all the command words
Thank you.
in a moment. I'll just find it first.
And then I fall back to my. I fall back asleep. here they can sort this out.
Okay.
It's actually very fitting because I believe Tolkien used Finnish language as a kind of a base for elf language. So
Yeah. Yep.
ancient Elvish and Finnish must be very close relatives.
Yep.
Right.
Language-wise.
Anything else from Asher? Okay, next up is Velcane and company.
Okay, I want to run up and catch Asher before she falls back asleep again.
Okay.
Second floor.
So she's right here.
Okay, and I say to her that it'd be best if you let me hold on to it while you're sleeping, because if there's an emergency, it'll take a while to open the door. Tell me the language to open the door, because there was a couple people that couldn't get out there and fight for a long time.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
We can trade off on when who's ever sleeping holds on to it.
Yeah, it's actually a good idea on whoever is on watch has it or is holding it.
Yeah, that's fine. Here, you take it.
Okay, I take it, and I guess you tell me the command words, right?
If it's deployed, there's no
I'll
way to
place it
hold
for
it.
everyone again.
Oh.
Probably be a smart idea to give to someone who's always on watch.
Let me find the original command word. Let's scroll down a lot.
The original command word was like deploy or something like that. There was only one.
Yeah, I wrote it down. I'm just scrolling back to find it.
No, it was fortify. That was the original word.
I mean, the Elvish versions of that. Loosely translated.
Yeah, in
find
ancient
it.
Elvish, yeah.
Okay.
Anything else from Velcane?
No, just have Asher tell me the command
Actually, I need
words.
to just check out what the date was.
Open the
how many
door.
weeks ago.
And I don't know all the words, so I'm just gonna say that I told him the words.
It's actually just supposed to be
3
mental
weeks ago.
commands. So it's just the tower obeys your command no matter what word you say. There's only 2 commands though. There's, well, you know, operate the door and then shrink or expand the tower. That's it.
Oh, okay.
So it works no matter what you say.
So I tell Vulcane, I'm like, just talk to it and tell it what you wanted to do.
Okay.
Well, the thing is,
In your brain.
there's without redeploying the tower, there's no way to hand it off to somebody else. So you are.
I was afraid of that.
Yeah, you're in possession of it right now. Until everyone
Alright,
gets
well-
out and you shrink it to cube size, then you can give away the cube.
Well, then I guess we should give it to one of the Suras that's watches the ground floor,
I agree.
and let them deploy the cube.
Let's see that.
So after
The
we're done,
ground
with,
floor Asura is, in fact... Oh, Moors. He just nods at you.
yeah, after we shrink it down, like there's not much I can do about it right now. But after we shrink it down, I'll give it to somebody. I don't. It's
Okay.
a cool tower and everything, but it's waking me up, man.
Okay, I put those on Discord. So basically, I believe you mentioned that there was 4 because 1 to open and close door, 1 to deploy, 1 to reduce back. Or to be more.
I guess that'll be it for my turn.
Okay, next up is Gromnar. You hear a little bit of jink hit the ground outside.
he also has Shirka there, you know, tapping the door with her scimitar, and he's just gonna kind of roll over and look up at her and.
No, the door's open now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's open.
Not hearing much of anything going on, he's gonna kind of wonder to himself, why all the noise, and then.
No, you hear the jink hit the ground outside. It's coming from this direction out here, somewhere over here. It's like a crash of like coins, basically.
Goes out, sees dead bodies, burning people, and typical scene that he's grown used to over the last few days, and he is going to go curl up in his cloaks and go back to.
So there's 4 weird insect/vulture-like creatures on the ground. They're all 9 feet tall and they have hooks for hands. And it looks like one of them has a pouch that has spilled open. You still just go back inside?
Yes.
Okay.
In Gromnar's mind, it is not his. He did not earn that.
Okay, next up is Brian Druid.
Alright, so raise my neck up, listen for a moment. It's like the fighting has ended. But whatever was in there will be a bad form not to investigate a bit. So I'm gonna hop down, glide down from the roof of this one to take a look what happened down there.
Okay, you hop down. And of course you use your wings to, you know, soften the blow of you hitting the ground. And yeah, you can see 4 large 9-foot tall creatures. They look like this, sort of a cross between an insect and a vulture. And they have hooks for hands. And they're big, ugly, and nasty. They're all dead. And looks like one of them happened to have some sort of bag that has spilled open, and some metallic discs known as coins have spilled out from it. Looks like silver and platinum.
I'm going to go there. Coins are interesting, but more interesting is what the creature is. It's new to Brain Druid, so he wants to learn anything he can from that creature. Interesting looking claws. Brain Druid is muttering a bit there. And a beak. It's like a. This is very odd creature. Looking at the claws, seeing how sharp they are, and so on.
Okay.
Basically, studying the creature a bit to understand it a bit.
Yeah. On closer examination. You just see the bag of coins.
Huh. I just mentioned that, hey, there's some coins on this one as well, but I'm more interested on its claws or so, and the form of the creature.
The claws. Okay, so the form of the creature is this. It's a bipedal underground dwelling monster that looks like a cross between a vulture and a man, with hooks instead of hands. It stands about 9 feet tall and weighs about almost 350 pounds. It has a tough, mottled gray exoskeleton like that of an insect. Its front limbs end in 12-inch long hooks. Its legs end in feet that have 3 small hooks like long, sharp toes. Its head is shaped like that of a vulture, including the hooked beak. And its eyes are multifaceted. It is thought that the hook horror is distantly related to the cockroach or cave cricket. So it looks like a big insect.
I tap a little bit of its carapace with my claw to figure out how thick it might be.
Looks pretty thick, about as thick as plate mail. However, as you tap it, you kind of, where it was wounded or whatever, liquid sort of leaks out. And this liquid looks as though it's keeping the chitinous carapace like hard. And as soon as it dries up, the carapace will become brittle.
Interesting.
So it could be up to a week for it to dry out, though.
Or a very hot conditions.
Yeah, very hot conditions. True.
Ranger is making a note in his mind. Red weapon, good idea. On this. Alright, that's Ranger's turn.
Okay. Next up. Is end of round. You guys want to move on to the next encounter?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Yep.
All right. Let's.
I'm not fine with it. I need to dissect. I need to basically use the corpses
Okay.
to make things.
Yeah. Did you want to pick up the coins or no?
Creepiest character in the game, Valkane.
I was a
Well,
leader. It's Gravo.
All right. So let's take
He
a
wants the corpses.
5-minute break, and we'll come back and have Gravo's turn messing with the corpses. All right. We are back in 5.
Yeah.
Oh, luckily for you, I pre-dissected them for you.
Right.
Yep, Valkane, the kid you knew growing up who would basically poke dead bodies. Cause peeps be creepy.
Okay. All right, I'm back.
Nice to have you back, Josh.
All right.
Welcome back.
I realize this game would literally be impossible to run without you.
Forgot to ask, where in Seattle area are you living?
I live about 15 miles south of Seattle in Kent, Washington.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
know,
really
but
close
Careful, Josh.
to...
You're air dead figure now. You might be a bit careful about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when we're streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Probably should ask that
curious.
when the stream ended. I mean, I doubt we're big enough for Josh to have any genuine stalkers. You might want to, you know,
Hey,
encourage
how do you
good habits.
how do you know he's speaking the truth, right?
This is true too.
No, that's also true. Still, you know, want to avoid bad habits and all that.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Is
I
Grabo
saw from your picture you got a lot of snow up there. What's the temperature like at least?
It's actually
probably in the
not too
20s.
cold.
We're sitting at 18 with a wind chill of 9 right now. I'm so...
It looks really pretty outside though, trees
Yeah.
and so on.
Yeah, the snow is beautiful. I just hate the cold that comes with it.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Do we have Gravo back yet?
Yes, we.
Okay. So first up is Gravo, who was gonna go mess with the bodies. Yeah. So this is a new
Oh,
round.
that was Valkane who's gonna play with the corpses.
Well, Gravo likes to play with corpses too.
You know, the circus has got really creepy since I last started looking.
Yeah. So you get out there, Gravo, and there's a bunch of these like insect vulture things that look like this. They're about 9 feet tall, weigh almost 350 pounds. They have a tough mottled gray exoskeleton like that of an insect. Its front limbs end in 12-inch long hooks, and its legs end in feet that have 3 smaller hooks like long, sharp toes. Its head is shaped like that of a vulture, including the hooked beak of a vulture. Its eyes are multifaceted, as though it were distantly related to the cockroach or cave cricket. It's bipedal, underground-dwelling monster that looks like a cross between a vulture and a man, with hooks instead of hands. So another good picture of it is right here.
Interesting. The skin is strong. The bone seems resistant. I can make much things from this. Well, knife in it.
If you mention that one, you get a very quick comment from her brain druid. You need to keep it moist, otherwise it becomes brittle, the carapace.
I have no hook yet, I must scratch.
Want to see the inside, Brentrude? I see you're curious about this creature.
Yes, I am.
Well, if you want to, you can always spectate how I open this thing open.
Hello viewers, welcome to Autopsy Hour, starring Gravo the Man,
Yeah.
Brian Druid, and Velcade.
The student of life.
Is this going to turn out like a Seinfeld episode or something?
Seinfeld.
Less Seinfeld, more the Addams Family.
Okay, so what's Gravo trying to do?
Well, he takes his knife, and first, he's going to take the legs off. See if he can, if the legs, the bone from the legs could be used for some kind of arrow, or maybe even. I think this is pushing it a bit too forward. He's gonna try to get the bones from the four bodies and try to find if he has enough bones to make a war axe.
No, but you do notice that the carapace is about the same size as a large-sized set of plate mail, and it looks like when you cut it open, there's this liquid inside of the monster that keeps the carapace moist and as hard as plate mail, and it looks like it would take about a week for it to completely dry out and become brittle. Though if you were to gut the entire monster, it would essentially be effectively a large-sized suit of plate mail. So you could put it on, Gromnar or something, and he would effectively, for about a week, have, large-sized plate mail. But after that, it would dry out and become brittle and just crack off, fall off.
Okay.
It just takes a hunting check is all to do that. To properly gut the animal in such a way that it can be worn as or not animal, but creature, monster. Gut it in such a way that it can be worn as armor.
Interesting.
Yeah. And this is technically light forest for you, so you'd be able to do it.
Yeah, nice. That's more like it. Well, I'm gonna try to do that, skin the full creatures, and then I'm gonna, do the same thing, but with the bones. I need to make my arrows and things.
Wait a minute. Oh, it says you just get tracking and hiding. Oh.
I need to take that.
Unless, is it on your character sheet? Hunting?
No, I don't think so.
Nope, you don't have hunting.
Nope, I don't have hunting.
Nope.
I mean, I have forest survival, which I probably doesn't work.
That doesn't apply. Nope. Nope. Damn. Oh well. There must be another proficient hunter. There must be another proficient hunter somewhere. Okay, anything else from Gravo?
I mean, to be honest, the skin, this thing, I don't pretty much. I don't give a shit. I want the bones.
It doesn't actually have bones. It just has a hard shell like a bug.
The claws that he has on the hands.
Yeah,
For
and
example?
it's carapace. Yeah, it has a carapace like a bug or a beetle.
Do I need the hunting skill to take these claws off and try to see if I can make a knife out of it?
You'd have to have weaponsmithing.
I do have crude weaponsmithing.
There you go. Go ahead and roll it.
Do I have to check it somewhere? Where is it? Here? No.
It should be a proficiency if you have it.
Look under checks.
Yeah, find it. Wait, what? Why doesn't it show?
Because you don't have
Wait
it.
a second.
Nah, you don't have it.
Weird. I'm so weird. It's supposed to be my weapon made by myself. What?
Nope, you don't have it. You didn't buy it.
I don't have it. What?
Well, you level up soon enough and you'll have it.
No, I actually I can't level up right now. Well, that's something. I thought I had it, but I seemingly
You didn't buy it.
haven't got it.
Yeah, you
I
didn't buy it.
didn't buy it. I'm so retarded.
Anything else from Gravo?
Nope.
Let's see, you've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 proficiency slots. And you were
I mean, it's
supposed to
especially weird
use
because I
6.
remember using some ability to make arrows. Meanwhile, I was traveling to find a group. Remember that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you only spent. Oh, okay, yeah, common. Okay, barbaric common. That's a 6th one. So yeah, you spent all your slots, and you didn't buy it. Okay. Next up is Le Fancho. So you can hear Gravo fucking around with one of the dead bodies down below. And you hear him snap off like the legs. And the arms.
With Brainerd very intently watching.
Brad, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm accidentally mute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you hear Gravo snapping off the limbs of one of the hook horrors. And he's like, I want to make a knife. Oh, wait, I don't know how to make a knife.
I stuff a handful of nuts in my mouth, watching intently.
Okay, so you stuff the last 3 nuts in that bag into your mouth, and the whole bag has been eaten.
I fold the bag up and put it in my pocket.
Okay, it is a small sack, basically. Anything else from Le Fancho?
No.
All right. It is now Varen and Company.
Baron's counting the coins.
Okay. All right, so Varen finds the coins and counts them up. And it's actually only 69 coins total, 60 of which are silver and 9 of which are platinum.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'll just stick it on, Yep, just split it later.
Okay. So that weighs a pound in total. And it was in a small sack.
So 60 silver,
And Asher and Company.
5 plat.
I think Asher went back to sleep, right?
Yes.
Okay. Next up is Velcane and Company.
Well, Kane will cast read magic and start reading his Dreader Mage 7.
Okay, go ahead and roll the thing.
So
Okay.
and he reads it like he's reading a bedtime story to Asher as she falls asleep.
Aww.
All right, you gain 50 points. Okay, next up is Shirka, who says,
Fuck, I wanted to fucking kill something, damn it. Varen, you and your friends, as soon as you came back, I can't fucking get in a fight anymore, like, whatever, I'm just going back to sleep. God, fuck, nothing is going my way, shit.
Yeah, she
That
just
is awesome.
she
Ben
stomps
looks
up the
at her
stairs.
and just says, "Alright, I'll let you handle the next one then, Shirka."
Oh, she's
Yeah,
inside.
the next one is Tarasky or something. Yep.
She's inside. You can't see her. You can hear her complaining though as she stomps up the stairs. Next up is Gromnar, whom Shirka just passed by, complaining and stomping like a little kid.
He's just gonna stay there, wrapped up in his cloaks, and try to go back.
Okay. Next up is Brian Druid.
All right, I'll keep observing and asking her questions on there. So, what you mentioned that you want to build up a weapon out of it. So, how would you go around that? Do people do that a lot?
Well, we are barbarians. We try to use as much as we can from the bodies of the creatures that we hunt. It's just a more efficient for our society than just go try learn new things. It's quite hard for us. But we manage. We just live in nature. We consider us as some type of druids or something.
Okay.
Okay. So, end of round. Does anybody else want to do anything other than I know Velcane, you're still reading your book.
Yeah.
Nobody? Okay. So, Velcane. So, the circus. Velcane. Carried spell books. Velcane's copy. Oh, Drider Mage 7, right?
Yeah.
7 pages into next spell after ESP?
No, Acid Arrow. No,
Okay.
Acid Arrow.
Alright, so you read for one more round and find that it is a level 3 hypnotic pattern spell.
Okay. How do you add a new table to the row?
I will copy it like so. Copy, edit. A backspace, V, save changes, show to players. Okay, so hypnotic pattern, and then spectral force, so that's 5 pages, and then 7 more pages and you find a flame arrow spell. Okay, so this is, whoops. Copy, edit, A, B, A, backspace, V, okay, save changes. All right, so you've just found some pretty nice spells. Flame Arrow is pretty awesome. It's comparable to Fireball. Spectral Force is an illusion spell. And then Hypnotic Pattern, I think, is also illusion. But I think that might be one of those ones that you can use from stealth, like while invisible. And it will not reveal your position. Because it doesn't have a verbal component. I'm going to check that real quick, though. Purple Worm. So it's really good for thief mages. Let's see. I just want to make sure that it's the one that I'm thinking of. Find Hypnotic Pattern. Second level wizard spell. What? Yeah, it's just somatic and material. There's no verbal component. So if you're invisible or stealthed, you can cast this spell no problem, and you will not break stealth or invisibility. It says when this spell is cast, the wizard creates a weaving, twisting pattern of subtle colors in the air. The pattern causes any creature looking at it to become fascinated and stand gazing at it as long as the spellcaster maintains the display plus 2 rounds thereafter. The spell can captivate a maximum of 24 levels or hit dice of creatures. For example, 24 creatures with 1 hit die each, 12 with 2 hit dice, etc. All creatures affected must be within the area of effect, and each is entitled to a saving throw versus spell. A damage-inflicting attack on an affected creature frees it from the spell immediately. The wizard need not utter a sound, but he must gesture appropriately while holding a glowing stick of incense or a crystal rod filled with phosphorescent material. We don't use material components, so it's just somatic. That's it.
Okay.
You know, if you were to use an invisibility spell or something, this would be great for you. Also, Calamar, while stealthed, you know, since he's a thief mage, this is one of those. There's only like 3 or 4 spells that are just somatic and material, and they're almost always illusion, I think. So, this is one of those spells that's good for thief mages.
Okay.
Because, you know, you can you can cast this from stealth, walk up to people and backstab them, or, you know, pick their pockets while they're mesmerized, whatever. Okay. Yeah, I thought Hypnotic Pattern was level 3, but I'll have to,
I'm looking in the Purple Worm. It's level 2 spell.
Yeah, but on what spell list?
To set up
You have to
an
look at the
ambush
proper
situation.
spell list. You have to go into spells and magic, wizard spells by school, illusion phantasm, and illusionary script, invisibility 10-foot radius, Lorelevheim's creeping shadow, phantom steed, spectral force. Improved phantasmal force. Yeah, hypnotic pattern is still second. Yep. Okay, so I just need to change that. So edit. Hypnotic pattern level 2. And hypnotic pattern level 2. Okay, save changes. And then I gotta do the same thing to Calamar's book. So the circus, Calamar and Company, Calamar. Books carried? Nope, books on George. Calamar's copy of Drider Mage spells. Edit. Come on. Scroll down. There we go. So, spectral hypnotic pattern, level 2. Okay, and hypnotic pattern, level 2. That changes. X out. Okay. It's all fixed. Alright. So, nothing happens for the rest of the morning, I guess. Yeah, because it's 5 a.m. So you guys start leaving in about an hour. You guys wake up at 6 a.m. and travel. Start traveling at 7. So 6 a.m. you get up and like pack, use the bathroom, eat a snack or something. 7 a.m. is when you start traveling. And you get there at 11 a.m. So I'm gonna show you a teaser. Crossroads.
You're such a tease, Josh.
Copy.
Such a tease.
Maps. Entrance of Ilsen Saint. Yeah. Okay. A little bit of a teaser. Reset fog. Reset fog. Come on, reset fog. Reset fog.
All black still.
All right. So you guys are finally here. So you arrive from the southeast corner, which is way down here.
I don't see nothing.
Hold on, let me shift ping there.
It's on the right side. Green.
Is this like a castle or is it just a dungeon?
To you, it looks like a big stone, like, block, basically, that goes all the way up to the ceiling of the cave. As though this cave were at some point carved out or something. And to the north of you, you can see this white mushroom. It's got a diameter on the hood of about 5 feet, and the mushroom is giving off light. So it looks like this. And then there are 30-foot tall mushrooms, the larger ones.
How much light? Like a torch light, or?
It is giving off
something between
90 feet
candlelight
of
and
light with the outer 45 of it being dim.
Is it small enough to hold, or is it pretty big?
It's pretty big. It's about 5 feet wide, so about the size of an umbrella.
Now I must have a mushroom umbrella.
Yeah, yeah. What was the question, Brain Druid?
no, nothing. You already described the answer.
Okay. Okay. And you can see several of them off in the distance, beyond the stems of these mushrooms, you know, giving off light. You see one off to the west, a few off to the north. Let me reset the fog again. Maybe we can get this to look like not crap. Roll 20. Okay. And since Shannon's not here, we will end the session here and pick up next week as you guys enter dun 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 Ilsensine's temple entrance.
Lightning crackles off in the distance.
Huh, we're on ground. Didn't know that was possible.
Alright, back to the Crossroads map.
That sounds more like a Castlevania intro than anything.
Okay, did anybody level up?
I did.
Me.
Hey! Hey-oh! 2 level ups. Woohoo! Alright.
3.
Victory has been
Three.
accomplished.
Gromnar got one? Gromnar got a level up? Paul?
He did.
Nice. Okay. Character
He
sheet.
can officially master his dual-wielded two-handed sword.
Oh yeah. Two-handed sword master. You also get a non-weapon proficiency and another hit die with +4 from Constitution.
Yeah.
And then Asher, you get an additional 30 skill points with no more than 15 going into one skill.
Yep.
Which level are you now? Are you level 7?
Yes.
Okay. I think that might be all you get other than your hit die. Let's see.
I'm putting 15 into find, remove traps, and 15 into pickpockets.
Okay.
I forgot, Josh. Does your level up macro include the con bonus?
Include the what? Con bonus? No, no. It's just the dice roll.
Wow.
It's just the dice roll. So, nice. You got 10 maximum. You rolled a 10. Outstanding. Outstanding.
Alright, so
and
Gromnar
then,
can tank for us now, right? Good.
almost. He's level 3, I think. So, right, Gravo?
Yeah, now I got level 3.
Level 3. Okay, you get a weapon proficiency and a non-weapon proficiency. You are no longer restricted to your list of weapon proficiencies. Okay, which is required was the short bow. Because you have been adventuring for a while, you can now choose from any weapon, including, you know, guns and swords and stuff like that. And then proficiencies, you can learn anything that's available to your class or anything from general, or language that someone else is willing to teach you.
Cool thing.
Yeah. So if you want to be proficient with the battle axe, now is the time. Because you've got a slot now.
I mean, like, sure, but I don't even have a battle axe.
Oh wait, you already have proficiency with battle axe.
Also that, I also have a proficiency with battle axe, so...
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Man, what
I
are
don't.
the odds of Drow using battle axes?
Not very good. Not very good. I think
Sounds about right.
Drow like to use like whips and chains and kinky stuff. So
Also,
That
I've
explains a
mentioned.
lot.
Multi-use items can be used in combat and outside.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey!
Everything is a weapon in the right hands.
Asher got a full hit die.
Hey. 2s on hit dice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So Gromnar is level 5, right?
Yes, I'm changing all of his stuff now.
Okay.
He can definitely take for that. He's got 61 hit points.
Yeah.
I told you, he's a tank. He just needs armor.
Yeah. Yeah, you had your
Got it.
chance a minute ago, but
Yeah, that's not long lasting.
From
No.
level.
it would have lasted through the dungeon, though. Hey.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I
But,
mean, his natural AC is chainmail, so that's not too
Now the Ashers can hide behind you. It's wonderful.
Also, Josh, do I have to recover my 2 of health that I'm missing?
Did you fight yesterday?
I didn't. It was because of the freaking stairs.
Okay. So since you didn't actually fight, then you gain 1 hit point. You regain 1 hit point. You healed. And I think Gromnar did not fight yesterday. Wait, no, you did. You fought the what was it?
Well, he rolled initiative, but he never actually got into the fight.
Okay. Yeah, you regain 1 hit point.
Yay, 53 of 61.
And hopefully Shannon should be excited next session for her followers, which I'm about to put onto the board there. Except for
Oh, did she get him in this dungeon?
Fox are
Yes.
like, do. Hey, that big drought, that big invisible drought. Let's go follow him.
For people to control.
So I'm putting them.
I shouldn't roast Shannon while she's not here. That's not fair.
Yeah. And if you guys don't know what proficiencies you want to choose, Gromnar and Gravo, you can, because you're past level 1, now you can start saving them up. But you cannot spend them during the session. It has to be spent in between sessions.
Yep. I have ideas. I just have to check out the complete book of humanoids to see what's available.
Yeah, is there a book with the proficiencies available that I can check through?
The player's handbook.
Yeah.
And then there's also some priest crossover ones in the paladin's handbook and the priest's handbook. And there's a couple proficiencies in combat and tactics that anyone can choose from, like, you know, alertness, and danger sense, I think. And that's about it for the monk class. There might be a couple that would interest you in the spells and magic book. I can't remember if there are any good priest ones in there. So any other questions?
I'm good.
Okay.
Perfect MWP for Gromnar with how pitiful he is.
What?
No.
What is it?
Begging.
Oh, begging. Yeah, that lets you get a little bit of income from begging people.
Although, for the record, you probably don't need that since, you know, you're literally with us. You'll never go hungry as long as you don't die.
Dungeon with these guys, and I've got more money than I know what to do with.
Yeah, Yeah, one dungeon and you get rich. Especially that kind of dungeon hack that you guys just did. That was a traditional dungeon hack.
Well, see, his only problem is he's been a loner all his life. He doesn't know how to accept things from
That sounds like a Gromnar problem, doesn't it?
right.
Yeah.
Like if they show was the same.
Now he's got all the nuts he can eat.
All right.
I right now I do have a question.
Oh, Sean.
Because
Yeah,
Okay.
here's the thing. Leifon Show produces a lot of nuts.
Go ahead, Gravo.
They're very salty.
Go ahead, Gravo.
So, I just can you with crude weaponsmith? I need to check that one. Can you make glaives with crude weaponsmith?
Glaze?
Yeah, glaives.
Oh, the glaive weapon.
Yeah.
I think it's only crude weapons. So glaives are pretty advanced.
Are they? Huh?
Yeah, that's a Renaissance era weapon.
Okay, then nothing.
So,
Interesting.
yeah, we'll get let's see, we've got no. Okay, close this. And not Google Chrome. There we go. D&D. Open the D&D file. Come on. Open the D&D file. There we go. And then books. And then Barbarian's Handbook, right? Did you look it up, Gravo, in the Barbarian's Handbook?
Nope, I'm looking it up I'm looking things up at the normal. Basically, I've just remembered that you could create weapons and like simple weapons, and I thought that glaives were going to be one of those simple weapons because it was basically a spear.
A glaive is not a spear.
Yeah, but I mean, it has similarities. That's it.
See if I can find. Wow, there's no description of crude weaponsmithing. It says asterisk. What does the asterisk mean? Crude weaponsmithing. Is there a proficiencies chapter in the Barbarian's Handbook? Okay. Barbarian's Handbook. So this is something we can do off camera. Are there is there any more business before we close down the stream?
Don't think so.
Okay. Did everyone finish their level up other than Gravo's proficiency slot for weapon?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Cool. For our viewers, okay, Gromnar, what?
Oh no! I have to wait for one more slot, and
Oh, you're saving up for a 2-slot one?
yeah,
What is it?
wild fighting.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that kind of somewhat makes you a berserker of sorts. So
Oh, what does
that's pretty
wild
cool.
fighting do?
Makes you a berserker of sorts.
You get a +3 to your damage on attacks.
Yeah.
Beyond that, you get a 3 penalty to your AC. That's kind of.
So AC drop for more damage.
Yeah, and if you don't rest for an hour or 4 hours afterward, you get massive penalties in.
So yeah, Berserker without the extra hit points. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any other business before we end the stream? Okay. To our viewers, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. And if you like who we are and like what we do, please consider our Patreon and PayPal. We have links below if you're watching us live on Twitch. And then if you're watching us on YouTube, we have links on the channel's homepage. On the picture of the clouds over to the right, there are links to Patreon, PayPal, Twitter, and I think the Wizards of the West Coast Discord server. If you're interested in joining our community's Discord server, Wizards of the West Coast. And hopefully we'll see you next week, same time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care now.
Hey, yeah, mates.